It's The Loop Live at the Mammoth Film Festival. I'm your host, Brett Davern, and joining me now, Plan B. Will you guys please reintroduce yourselves to our audience for me?
Sure. My name's Brandon Tamburri, and I'm the director of the film Plan B.
And my name is Jamie Lee, and I star in Plan B. I play Piper, the main character.
Let's talk about it. I mean, we were talking about it before we started recording. Everybody loves a rom-com. Tease the story for us. We already did it on the red carpet, but for this audience, can you do that for us?
Sure, I guess I could take this. So the story pretty much revolves around Piper, played by Jamie. She's doesn't really have her life together. She's a bit of a mess. She goes out one night, has a little bit too much to drink, and she drunkenly sleeps with this awkward guy who lives in her apartment building that she hardly knows.
Oh, that old story.
You know.
Yeah.
It happens.
She ends up pregnant.
Of course.
She goes to tell this guy that she's the father, or that he's the father,
Right.
and just realizes how unfit this man is to be a father. She decides she's going to come up with a plan to not only keep the pregnancy a secret from him, but quickly try to find a more successful person that she can then sleep with until the new guy.
That he's the, yes, exactly.
From Mr. Wrong to Mr. Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And she's definitely Mrs. Wrong the entire movie. She's very, very in the wrong.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds hilarious. Your cast, I mean, is awesome. Can you talk about the rest of the cast who wasn't able to be here as well? Because it's really talented group.
So many funny people. It's John Heater, Napoleon Dynamite, and Kate Flannery, and from The Office, and Tom
Berenger.
Yeah.
Supporting comedic role.
Cool.
Vernon Davis, former NFL star.
Wow.
Hey guys, so sorry to interrupt. Your mic is cutting out, so I'm gonna ask you two to share a microphone, and I'll take that from you, sir.
Oh, we're having some technical. Are we still? Or they cut it? Oh, we're still live.
Oh.
We're fixing it live.
Sure,
Look at this, guys. The Loop Live.
Cozy? Yeah, no
Here,
problem.
go ahead. We were talking about the cast, and you were on Vernon Davis, all-pro tight end Vernon Davis.
Yeah, all pro
Awesome.
tight end Vernon Davis. So he kind of gets lost in the shuffle in a way that a lot of people just don't realize that it is Vernon Davis, but he's hilarious in the movie. And
Fun.
we got someone picked him out in the premiere yesterday, and it's like, is that Vernon Davis, the football player? But yeah, he was awesome.
Fun. That's awesome. Yeah, Jamie. I mean, what was it like working with that cast?
It was incredible. I mean, we shot the whole thing in Jersey near Philadelphia. I want to make sure I'm getting my geography right.
South Jersey.
Yeah, in South Jersey, which my mom's from New Jersey, and I'd only seen sort of like the grittier, sort of like Kevin Smith kind of New Jersey, but this was like a very beautiful landscape to be shooting in. Like, it's all these incredible old houses, and so it really felt like summer camp, and I feel like everybody kind of bonded. We were all kind of in this mindset of like, this is a blast. Like, it was a summer movie, and yeah. But yeah, Kate Flannery and I are definitely like friends now, which is very cool.
That
it's
is
cool.
cool.
I feel cool being able to say that, but I talk to her a lot and see her, so that's cool.
Is she an improvisational actor on set?
Unreal. Like, I mean, I've worked with a lot of funny people. I'm very lucky to be able to say that. And Kate, I mean, it is actually crazy how good at improv she is. Like, you can't throw anything at her that she won't know how to make funnier and better.
Wow.
Yeah, and
That's
I'll say
cool.
just to add on to that, there's some really great moments in the movie that are Kate Flannery improv.
Yeah. Cool. What about the story originally? Like, how did this come to you and project sort of get put together?
So kind of the beginning of it, back when I was in college, I kind of tossed around the idea of like a pregnancy movie with some friends, and nothing really came of it. And then as I got a little older, saw some friends get pregnant and just deal with kind of the stresses and anxieties of pregnancy, and some people juggling relationships while dealing with the pregnancy. And it kind of just came to me where I was like, I think there's a movie here. And there's really just a lot of heart to the story as well. It's like a terrible thing that Piper, Jamie's character, is doing, but besides all of, underneath all of the bad decisions, there really is like a good person in there, and she really does come around and learn a lot. She learns a lesson.
Also,
Sure.
when I was watching the movie yesterday, I was like, God, this is truly like a sinister thing to do, And
Yeah.
but I was like, we did a good job of justifying, like, it's good because the best friend character the entire time is like this is like a very unhinged decision you're making. And I'm like so glad that we, writing wise, covered our bases, because you always have that voice of like, this is messed up. You shouldn't be doing this, like the entire time. So there's no point in the movie where someone in the audience is like, I feel really weird about this whole thing. Like you're in good company.
Right.
Like we agree with you.
Well, our favorite characters are mostly despicable characters.
Yes.
I think if
Yes.
we really delve too deep into it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What about seeing it? I mean, it screened yesterday at Minaret Cinemas up here at Mammoth Film Fest in front of an audience. What's it like seeing it with a crowd?
Yeah, I'll take that one. It was awesome. It was really our first time seeing it in front of a crowd like that. Like, obviously, we had some smaller screenings and things like that, but it was great just to see people laughing and laughing at some of the stuff that we thought was funny and they also think is funny. Some things got laughs that we maybe didn't realize would get big laughs.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was awesome.
That's cool. Jamie, what about watching yourself?
I'm going to be honest with you. It's a literal nightmare to have to do that. Yeah, it's horrible. No, I will say I wasn't filled with utter self-hatred, so I was like, I guess that's about as much as you can ask for. Like, I think it would be weird if I was sitting there being like, yeah, girl, you're killing it. Look at you up there. Look at you up there getting those laughs, looking all hot. Like, I didn't have that at all. I was just like, oh, my God. But not to a degree where, like, I felt bad afterwards. I was like, okay, I can live with that. Yeah, so I think I stand by it. I stand by my performance. You
I'll
heard it
take
here
that.
first.
You guys, the Loop Live this year is powered by Seen It. I think we did some movie trivia
yes,
on the red
yes.
carpet. But we're also powered by Rack the Planet, which is a cool charity, cool organization. RAK stands for Random Acts of Kindness. And I have these cool briefcases, one for each of you. So here, I'll hand you that.
love
or pass that one
that.
down to Jamie, and I'll give
Oh, yeah. Oh,
this
my
one.
God.
So
Look at these little cute cards.
there is actual U.S. currency in there, inside that box. There's cold hard cash, and if you open that box that looks like cash, you know what I mean. There's actual money in there.
Oh.
And you can, you can pay it forward.
this?
You pay it forward. You can pay for someone's coffee, simple as that. Or they can do whatever they want with it. You hand them the whole briefcase, hand them just the cash, whatever you want to do. But it's from our friends at Rack the Planet.
That is so nice.
Who believe in random acts of kindness,
Oh
and
my
they're
God.
supporting the Loop this year.
All
so.
the bad things that my character does in the movie, it's all
Oh wait, here.
compensated
more
for.
of them then. Here.
Yeah, I know,
One,
I'm
two,
gonna need like 40
4
of these, and then I pocket all of it. But no, that's adorable. Oh my God, Rack, precious.
Last
Love
thing
that.
for you guys. I mean, thanks for bringing the movie to Mammoth. How's your experience been at Mammoth Film Festival?
Yeah.
Other than the weather, other than the snow.
It's been so lovely. It's so well run. And the first night I went to the after party with the dinosaurs, which I'm sure people are talking about, but the animatronics really did it for me. It really took it to another level for me.
Nice.
I was so impressed by it. And yeah, also like, I don't know, it's just like really cozy. It's like it's cool to just sort of be around other artists and then also surrounded by lots and lots and lots of snow.
Yeah, exactly. How about as a filmmaker?
Yeah, I'll say just to add on, it's been great as a filmmaker just to see all of these other filmmakers, actors, directors, writers, producers, really just getting to talk and network and who knows, people could be setting up their next project and finding people to be able to work with.
Oh, they are for sure. This is my 6th Mammoth Film Festival, and the projects that I see, I'll get put together in year 1, and then it's happening.
Oh,
So
I love that.
it's that kind of place for sure.
That's really, really cool.
Well, thanks for being here, guys. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
On behalf of Seen It and Rack the Planet and these guys, I'm Brett, and that's Mammoth FF, keeping you guys in the loop.